Hello, I'm Patrick Farnsworth. Welcome to Access and Privacy Online Commentary. In last week's news summary for May 16th, we at FIPA spotlighted the fallout from a cyber attack on the online learning platform Canvas, the inherent risk of education systems relying on outside platforms for essential functions, and that when one is compromised, the impact can spread across thousands of schools almost instantly. We really wanted to highlight that story, and so we're presenting it again on the feed for your consideration. Please subscribe to Access and Privacy Online wherever you listen to podcasts to stay in the know, and check out the show notes for more information about these stories. And so with that said, here's the segment. Enjoy. Staying with cyber risks, schools and universities are dealing with the fallout from a cyber attack on Canvas, the online learning platform used to manage exams, grades, assignments, course materials, and communications between students and instructors. The attack came during final exam season and briefly knocked Canvas offline for many users. While Canvas is online again, some schools have continued to block students and teachers from accessing Canvas. The hacking group, Shiny Hunters, who was also responsible for an attack on Ticketmaster, claimed responsibility. Reports indicated that nearly 9,000 schools worldwide may have been affected, and the group threatened to leak data unless payments were made. Instructure, the company behind Canvas, said the breach appeared to involve names, emails, student ID numbers, and messages on the platform. The company said it had not found evidence that passwords, dates of birth, government identification, or financial information were compromised. In Canada, post-secondary institutions, including the University of Toronto, Mohawk College, OCAD University, Western University's Ivey Business School, UBC, Simon Fraser University, and the University of Alberta, reported being affected. The Federal Privacy Commissioner's Office said it was aware of the matter and had reached out to the company. Ontario's Privacy Commissioner also said it was monitoring the incident. Instructure later said it had reached an agreement with the unauthorized actor to return and delete the stolen data, but didn't provide any details on the agreement, including whether it involved a payment. The company also acknowledged the hard truth of ransomware incidents. There is never complete certainty when dealing with cyber criminals. This breach echoes the earlier PowerSchool incident, which affected millions of current and former students, parents, and staff in Canada and the United States. The deeper issue is the concentration of risk. Education systems now rely on a small number of outside platforms for essential functions. When one is compromised, the impact can spread across thousands of schools almost instantly. For students and educators, advice remains practical. Be cautious of phishing messages, use strong and unique passwords, enable multi-factor authentication where available, and treat urgent password reset or account warning emails with care. For institutions, the lesson is broader. Contracts, privacy impact assessments, breach response plans, and vendor oversight cannot be treated as paperwork. They're core parts of protecting students, staff, and public trust. Access and Privacy Online reviews the headlines and delivers deeper commentary on a regular basis. Be sure to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts to get the full episodes every week and get notifications when we release show segments and other commentary. Thank you for making us part of your day. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a good one.